We've been told that motivation is the fuel for success, that if we just find the spark, we'll achieve our goals. But what if that's a myth? What if motivation is not the driver, but the distraction? Fam, let's be real. Motivation is cute, but it's fake. How many times have you said, "I'll go to the gym when I feel motivated," and then 3 weeks later, your gym shoes still clean, still in the box? Motivation is like that flaky friend. Fun when they show up, but mostly MIA.
Baby, if I waited for motivation to clean my apartment, we'd be living in a museum of laundry piles. Motivation don't pay bills, discipline does.
Not a museum of laundry, Milo.
Exhibit A, the Mount Everest of socks.
The modern self-help industry profits from the motivation myth. Seminars, books, viral videos, all promising to unlock inspiration. But studies show that motivation spikes are temporary. They give a rush, but like sugar, the crash soon follows. So basically, motivation is a Red Bull for your brain. Gives you wings until you crash. Consider Lauren, a marketing executive. She spent thousands on motivational programs. For weeks, she felt unstoppable. But when her energy faded, so did her progress. She burned out, frustrated, and ashamed. What she needed wasn't more motivation. It was structure and sustainable habits. See, fam, motivation got her hyped, but habits would have carried her. That's the difference between fireworks and a steady flame.
And baby, fireworks are cute, but you can't cook dinner with them. You need a stove that stays on.
Motivation is fleeting. It ignites quickly, burns bright, and fades. To build lasting success, we must look beyond the buzz of inspiration and toward the science of consistent action. Fam, stop waiting to feel like it. The truth, most days, you won't. And that's okay. What matters is building systems that move even when you don't want to.
Motivation ghosted us, boo. Time to date discipline. She's the reliable one.
Science shows us a surprising truth. Action doesn't always come from motivation. In fact, motivation often comes after we act. The key isn't waiting to feel ready. It's building systems that run whether or not we feel like it. Fam, did you know your brain loves habits more than hype? Every time you repeat an action, your brain wires it tighter. That's called neuroplasticity, which means the more you practice a habit, the easier it becomes. No fireworks, no hype, just practice. Like brushing your teeth. Nobody's motivated to do it, but you do it anyway.
So what you're saying, Ahada, is I can't wait for motivation to floss? Baby, I knew it. That explains a lot of people's breath.
Milo, stop! But yes, you can't wait to feel like it. You just do it. And once you do it often enough, your brain takes over.
So basically, discipline is autopilot for grown folks.
Olympic athletes don't train on motivation. They train on routine. Swimmers are in the pool at 5 a.m. Sprinters run drills in the rain. Gymnasts repeat the same moves thousands of times. Their edge isn't constant inspiration. It's habits wired so deep, they act without thinking. Fam, think about it. Serena Williams didn't become Serena because she felt like practicing. She became Serena because practice was non-negotiable. Habits, not hype.
And that's why my gym shoes are still cute in the box, because I'm waiting for a hype man instead of building a habit.
So here's your homework, fam. Instead of waiting to feel ready, just start. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. Tell me in the comments, what's one tiny habit you can start today that doesn't need hype? Drinking a glass of water? Walking 5 minutes? Writing 1 sentence?
And if your habit is moisturizing daily, welcome to the winning team, baby.
Yes, Milo, moisturizing Celts. To escape the trap of waiting for motivation, we need systems, habits, environments, and accountability structures, what we call the action engine. Unlike fleeting bursts of inspiration, these practices create momentum that lasts. All right, fam, here's how we build an action engine. Step 1, routines. Don't make it optional, make it automatic. Step 2, environment design. Put the good stuff in reach and block the bad stuff. Step 3, accountability. When someone else is watching, trust me, you'll show up.
So wait, if I hide my own snacks, does that count as environment design? Because baby, that's the only way I'm not inhaling Oreos at midnight.
Yes, Milo, that's exactly it. Design your space so it works for you, not against you.
Okay then, I'm hiring myself as my own accountability partner.
Take Marcus, a startup founder. He wasn't fueled by bursts of motivation. He built systems. Morning stand-ups with his team for accountability. Work sprints with clear timers. Phone in another room to eliminate distractions. His progress didn't come from feeling inspired, but from designing an environment where action was inevitable. Fam, did you hear that? Marcus didn't rely on vibes. He relied on structure. That's how empires get built. So I want to hear from y'all. What's one tweak you can make to your environment to support your goals? Maybe it's putting your journal on your nightstand, or meal prepping on Sundays, or finding a buddy to keep you honest.
And my answer, locking the Oreos in a safe with a 12-digit code.
Whatever works, Milo. Whatever works. We're sold a story that happiness and success come from finding your passion and chasing motivation like it's oxygen. But what happens when the passion isn't enough? Or when the motivation fades? Fam, tell me why I bought this sign thinking it was going to change my life? Live, laugh, love. Cute for the wall. But it didn't do my laundry, didn't pay my bills, didn't write my goals. Society tells us passion will carry us, but that's a setup. Passion can fizzle. Systems stick.
See this? Dream big. Cute. But baby, my dreams don't get me to the gym at 6 a.m. My alarm clock does. Y'all better stop dating these posters and marry some discipline.
Not dating posters, Milo.
Yes, motivation ghosted us. Discipline is the relationship that lasts.
Society pressures us to constantly feel inspired, to find your passion and perform with joy at all times. But research shows that forcing positivity can backfire, creating stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. The truth, life is messy. Success doesn't require constant joy. It requires consistency. Fam, hear me. You don't have to feel happy all the time to succeed. You don't have to wake up inspired every day to reach your goals. You just have to keep showing up. That's it. You are not broken because you're not motivated 24/7. You're human. So I want to know, what's one buzzword or cliche that you've been pressured to live by, but you're ready to let go? Drop it in the comments.
And if your answer is rise and grind, you officially have my permission to go back to sleep.
History is full of achievers who didn't rely on fleeting sparks of motivation. They built lives on discipline, consistency, and systems that carried them through the days they didn't feel like it. Fam, here's the truth. Success isn't about feeling inspired every day. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Writers don't finish books because they were motivated every page. Athletes don't win medals because they felt it every practice. They succeed because action became their default.
So basically, motivation ghosted us. She's flaky, but discipline, baby, she's ride or die. She's the one who shows up at 6 a.m., rain or shine. Lock her down.
Milo, not you giving relationship advice about discipline.
I said what I said.
The myth of motivation keeps us waiting, but achievement comes from action, from habits, from discipline, not from waiting to feel ready, but from starting where you are. So fam, here's your challenge. Stop waiting for motivation. Start building your action engine today. What's one thing you'll commit to, whether you feel like it or not?
And if your answer is nap, that doesn't count. Don't play with me, boo.